Hi, welcome back to the Sports and Nursery YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk to you about companion planting. You have decided to grow vegetables this year because you want to have a go at growing them and it's really good fun. However, you have noticed some pests and diseases on your veg. These are really easy to control, obviously with pesticides. However, if you want to do it in a more organic way, companion planting is a really fantastic way to do this. Let me give you some examples. So the 4 key benefits of companion plantings are pest control, attract pollinators to help your crop grow, the benefits to the soil, and then also a structural benefit. So if we start with the first one, which is your natural pest control, you will find you can either repel or attract pests using the right plants. So you either want to plant certain plants together which will repel certain pests away from your crop, or alternatively you want to attract them in by planting a certain plant next to your crop, so therefore all the pests and diseases go to that crop that you're willing to sacrifice in order to keep your crop nice and healthy. That second reason was to attract pollinators and predators. All your veg plants do need to be pollinated in order to create their fruit or veg. Planting a flowering plant next to your vegetable plant will bring in those pollinators, and then sometimes those pollinators, like ladybirds and things like that, will then eat the pests off those plants as well for you. Another thing is the nutrient sharing. So certain plants will pull from the air and then deposit into the soil certain nutrients like nitrogen, for instance, which is really beneficial for neighbouring plants. So plant the right things next to each other for that benefit. And then finally, you can use them for physical support. So some things like a climbing beam will really benefit from being planted next to something that they can physically grow up, the natural structure, as opposed to using canes or any other kind of formal structure. As well as being a fantastic match in the kitchen, basil and tomato plants when planted next to each other are extremely beneficial. So the basil plant does actually repel something called the hornworm, which can be quite negative, obviously, towards the tomato plant. But there is a lot of research to say that planting basil plants next to your tomato plants really does enhance the flavour of your tomato plants as well. Carrots are a really easy thing to grow, especially for a beginner veg patch grower, and they're obviously super tasty. Most people love them, but they are very prone to rust fly. But if you plant any kind of onion plants like a chive or an allium or anything from that family next to it, it does repel the fly, so therefore you should get a healthier crop. So one of the biggest pests you might have in your veg patch this year might be the green peach aphid. Now, this aphid affects over 400 species and it is actually repellent to over 70 different pesticides. So using companion planting is absolutely fantastic. What it absolutely hates is garlic. So if you've got some lovely lettuce like this, plant some garlic next to it and it will repel that aphid. However, the garlic will look more like this, which they come in sets. So you do need to be looking to plant these a bit earlier in the season and then combine the companionship a bit later down the line. So within your veg patch, you're always going to get pests, and sometimes you can't repel them. You can attract them to the right area. Something like this here, this kale, it's part of the brassica family. Caterpillars absolutely love to eat this. However, they do prefer to eat nasturtiums. So if you plant these next to each other, then the caterpillars will be more attracted to this plant than this plant, saving your crop. As well as attracting the pests to the foliage of a nasturtium, it does produce a gorgeous flower, which is also edible and can be used in cake decorating and things like that. Other things you might want to pop next to your plants are things like marigolds. These again will attract pests to them and therefore the predators and pollinators to them to eat all the pests off them, hopefully keeping your crop pest free. So to sum up, companion planting is a great way to promote healthy crops and control any pests without using any pesticides. So thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time.